Unfortunately, at this point, we are facing an active shooter situation in the town of Tumbler Ridge, the beautiful community, idyllic mountain community, and excessive resources have been sent to the community in the way of RCMP enforcement, in the way of ambulance support. And I can't stress this enough to the folks of Tumbler Ridge. Please, please obey the stay in place and shelter order, please. The situation is evolving. It is still underway. Please stay off the streets. Please stay in your homes and remain safe and allow the RCMP to place the community back into a place of safety.
How did you find out? Who told you what happened?
I had a phone call from my office. It was a citizen that had phoned into my office to notify me what was happening.
What did the citizen tell the office? Can you share anything beyond what the RCMP has put out?
I would be reluctant to do that at this point. We certainly adore the RCMP, and I don't in any way want to release information that might jeopardize their safety or their operational effectiveness in this situation.
Can you say about the resources? How many, what sort of resources are on the way?
Numerically, no, but I am told from people who are on the ground that they are excessive is the word that was used, but in an excellent way. So a very large amount of resources have been expended to the area.
How shocking is this for the community? It involves a school. Like, can you try and communicate the level of emotion people must be feeling in your community?
No. No, I cannot.
What, if any, direct contact have you had with people on the ground? For example, people, I understand that there are people in the community center. Can you sort of talk about that? Any direct contact with them? I've
been in continuous contact with the mayor of Tumbler Ridge, and I've been in continuous contact with others that are in the area that have extensive knowledge of the situation.
Could you paint us a little picture of what's happening on the ground in terms of lockdowns and that sort of situation? Do you know?
There is a lockdown and stay in place, shelter in place order in effect by the RCMP at this point. It remains effective, or in effect at this time. And we do understand that a few folks are out looking for loved ones. And again, please, please go back to your homes and shelter in place and allow the amazing people of the RCMP to make this community, this beautiful community, safe again.
How familiar are you with the area?
Very.
Like you live near there, or?
I've worked in that area. I live 45 minutes away from it. I've worked and recreated in that area for over 30 years.
And what kind of landscape is it there? Like like how big is the town? Like, is this mountainous? Is there woods? Like, what is it like there?
Very mountainous and deeply wooded. It is a resource community that was constructed in one piece in the early 80s to service the coal mines. Mm-hmm. And it's a beautiful, close-knit, very close-knit community full of amazing human beings.
And how big is the school?
There is only one school, and the actual number I don't know off the top of my head. It would be, it's of a reasonable size.
Do you have any family or friends in the area yourself?
I do have friends there.
And how are they doing?
I have not reached out to them yet. It's been a very busy, very challenging afternoon, and immediately following this interview, I'm hopping on a plane to get back to my riding and back to the people of Tumbler Ridge.
Larry, when we're done here, do you mind sharing with us some information? Mayor's phone number, any chance?
With his permission, yes, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you explain to us how Tumbler Ridge was designed as a model community led to drug crime?
My knowledge is not direct, other than hearsay. I am an engineer, but I was not a registered engineer in 1984 when the community was built. My understanding is exactly what you've said, that it was designed around a specific model of ingress, egress, open sight lines in order to deter crime. I'm not going to speculate at this point as to the situation that is unfolding, other than to say I would suggest that that's not necessarily the correct direction to be looking.